Hi, this is Pam, and I'm taking you on a mini tour of my show. It's called Iterations. This is a large charcoal self-portrait I did, and I'm kind of coming out of the shadows. This is one of the bookends of the show, I think. And then we go to what I did on the acetate scrolls. I took a printmaking class and learned how to burn screens. And I started by doing individual ink gesture drawings. This one I used Sumi ink. I started with 8x11 sheets. And I just happened on using acetate rather than paper. And what I noticed was then I got the shadows when I hung it up on the studio wall. And you can see here is the individual original ink gesture. And then I used it along with other gesture drawings that I made screen prints of to make a scroll. Some of them are, some of them only used one image, and others I combined. Like there's a couple different screens that I used, but I made individual screens of a number of the gesture ink drawings I did. And then hung them with fishing lines from the ceiling. They're out about maybe a foot from the wall, so you get the nice shadows. My daily practice is when I get in the studio, I try and center myself, and then I close my eyes and dip the brush in the ink, and in one continuous motion just try and express how I feel at that particular point in time. But these are numerous different screens that I used. Some of it I did freeform, some of it I planned out ahead of time. But the effect on the acetate was really interesting. It coalesced in different ways and bubbled. And in this one was done with India ink rather than the Sumi. And you can see how it has like little bubbles, and it coalesced in a different way, maybe because there was more water in the India ink. I'm not really sure why. But this is what I burned the screen from. And then you can see it up above that I used it in making this scroll, along with other ones that I did. And here's another one. This one is more symmetrical. But I took a class at my local art center, and they have a print shop. And so at the print shop, I was able to put the photo emulsion on a screen, burn the screen, print it. You know, for a very nominal fee, you were able to use the print shop. So I more or less went to town. This one is all the same frame, screen print frame, and I just did it in different ways. And sometimes I printed on the back of the acetate screen. And that got very complicated because I had to try and remember where I was. But I'd print one side of the screen and then flip it around and print the other one, so you get like reverse images. And what is nice, I think, is that when there is a breeze, then the scrolls move. And I'll step back so you can see a little bit more. And I came up with the title because iterations, I was using the screen print and just repeating it in different ways. But I also realized that my charcoal drawings are iterations of myself, because that's a constant part of my practice. I keep working on my charcoal self-portraits in addition to what I'm doing. There's this one, and then this one is on the other side. And they're both about the same size. So with Stephanie's help, we organized it so that it all came together. Well, I wish I could be there in person for the meeting, but I can't. So here's my little video. And I'll be on Zoom.